Representative Jamaal Bowman.
All right.
Good evening, everyone. It's really great to be here with you all. I'm very grateful. Thank you for allowing me to say a few words. It's great to stand with my colleagues here. I see we all are having similar conversations back in our districts about this issue of ceasefire. For me, it's about not just simple common sense, but it's about humanity. Period. It's not complicated. It's very, very simple. You know, people text me all the time. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you go back to that place and work every week. And I texted back recently. I texted back because of the courage of others. And I just want to take a moment to just recognize the courage of Rashida Tlaib. Rashida, I love you so much. And your courage is why I'm here, standing here, calling for a ceasefire. It's because of your courage and who you are and what you represent. Thank you to the rabbis for ceasefire. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this. You know, unfortunately, in my district, 26 rabbis wrote a letter against me calling for a ceasefire. And I haven't been able to stand with them or visit any synagogues in my district. So to stand here with you is really humbling, and I'm really grateful for it. Thank you so much. And I've heard what was said here this evening before, that by me calling for a ceasefire with my colleagues and centering humanity, I am uplifting deeply what it actually means to be Jewish. Because I'm centering the way in which God wants us to live with each other. So I feel grateful to be standing here. You know, I don't have much to add. I mean, I associate myself with everything my colleagues have said, but I've been thinking about a couple things, and I'll reiterate one part of it. We cannot bomb our way to peace. And we've been bombing not just Gaza, but America has a history of bombing countries and people. And, you know, I was watching Ta-Nehisi Coates in an interview recently on Democracy Now!, where he asked the question, are we corrupted by violence? And I think we are. I think Congress is corrupted by violence. I think the White House might be corrupted by violence. Because how can we allow the siege that is taking place right now in Gaza, the collective punishment on Palestinian civilians, 4,000 children and counting? I was standing there thinking about my time as a middle school principal. I was a middle school principal in the Bronx. I served 250 kids every year for 10 years. That's 2,500 kids, right? So imagine every kid that I've ever served murdered and killed 2 times over. That is what I'm standing there thinking about as I think about the children in Gaza. Children who could have been doctors, architects, engineers, teachers, members of Congress, anything they wanted to be, their lives taken away by a fascist, right-wing, destructive government in Israel. The Israeli government does not represent Judaism or Jewish values and the Jewish people. It does not. Just like Hamas doesn't represent the Palestinian people. And so we have to hold these governments accountable for how they behave and treat people in the name of the people they're supposed to represent. We have to be honest about that. And I'm inspired by the movement that's happening in America and around the world calling for a ceasefire. Because it's this kind of movement that is going to force Congress to finally do the right thing.
Yes.
So we have to keep calling for and demanding a ceasefire. Because if we allow one child to be killed, we have been corrupted by violence. And we are succumbing to the most savage, brutal nature of what it is to be human. And this is the moment for us to evolve into a new humanity that we have never experienced before. And it's going to be on us to create that humanity. Because throughout human history, it's been littered with war and conflict and misery and suffering and genocide and bombs and missiles and the killing of children. I want the next evolution of humanity to be one of true peace. But we can't get to peace unless we have justice for all people, especially and including the Palestinians.
Thank you.
Without justice for Palestinians, there will continue to be this conflict and this war. And we need to continue to come together and fight for equality within and for all of us. Because that's what we have here. We have Jews, we have Christians, we have Muslims, we have everybody in between, I'm sure. But this is the coalition that is going to help us to realize, help us to manifest the best versions of ourselves as a human race. It is going to be all of us. So God bless you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to say a few words. Thank you, Corey and Rashida, for writing this resolution. Because I didn't know what I was going to do when I saw that other resolution. I was like, yo, I can't sign that. And y'all came to save me, so I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. God bless you all. And listen, we're gonna win for humanity. We're gonna win for humanity. Because this is not about power and land and money and nonsense that continues to kill us and destroy us. This is about people, and this is about love. And Corey, I don't know my Bible that well, but I know a couple lines. Okay. So I want to leave us with 3 words. 3 words from the Messiah himself. Love thy neighbor. Okay. All right, Corey, I got that? Yeah. Love thy neighbor, y'all. Thank you all so much.
I was nervous.